You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken Tech for your ears.
Welcome along. We're here to cut through the noise and get straight to what's really moving the needle in AI right now, based on the latest reports. No long intros, let's just jump in. First up, something pretty mind-blowing from OpenAI. Get this. Their reasoning system actually took gold at the International Olympiad in Informatics.
Yeah, that's it.
Right.
That's seriously impressive, beating 325 out of 330 humans.
Exactly. And here's the kicker. It did it using general-purpose models. No specific training, just for the competition.
And that's the really fascinating part. It's not just about winning a contest. It signals a shift. AI is starting to understand the underlying logic, not just spot patterns.
So it's moving beyond specialized tasks.
Precisely. This general reasoning ability, that's the key to tackling completely new problems. Think scientific breakthroughs, complex decision-making, stuff we haven't really seen AI handle reliably before. It's getting more flexible.
Okay, sticking with OpenAI for a sec. Beyond that win, they've also been busy releasing new models. A whole bunch, actually. GPT-5, GPT-5 Thinking, GPT-5 with the Router Pro, API.
Right, lots of new names. But the core idea seems to be moving towards reliability, cutting down on those errors and, well, the hallucinations we sometimes see.
Makes sense. What stands out there?
Well, GPT-5 Thinking sounds like it's geared for those really complex, multi-step reasoning tasks, almost like it thinks things through internally. And the router model is smart about directing queries efficiently.
So less guesswork, more accuracy.
That seems to be the goal. Significantly fewer errors. And that opens the door for applications where you just couldn't risk AI messing up before. Mission-critical stuff.
Okay, so AI is getting smarter in these big ways, but what about more personal interactions? Anthropic's Claude chatbot now has a memory function.
It does, yeah. For their Max, Team, and Enterprise users, you can basically tell it to remember past chats.
Across different devices too, right? Web, mobile.
But here's the important bit, I think. The privacy angle.
Mm.
Claude doesn't automatically build a profile on you based on these memories.
Oh, okay. So it only pulls up the past info if you ask it to.
Exactly. You explicitly request it. It's a pretty clear design choice, putting the user in control, which is, well, quite notable in this space.
Interesting distinction. So AI is remembering our chats. But what about interacting with the physical world? NVIDIA seems to be making a big push there. Physical AI, they're calling it.
Yeah, they unveiled a lot at SIGGRAPH 2025, things like neural rendering, better 3D generation, simulation.
Neural rendering. So AI creating realistic images directly from data.
Kind of, yeah. Bypassing some of the traditional 3D modeling work.
Yeah.
And they also have these physics-aware models like Cosmos Reason VLM.
Physics aware. So the AI understands how things should move and interact in the real world.
That's the idea. It's not just making pictures, it's simulating actual physics.
Right.
This starts to bridge that gap between the digital stuff and the physical world. Think robotics or really accurate digital twins for manufacturing. More direct control.
Okay, lots of innovation. But this also means the competition is getting fierce, right? Elon Musk's xAI just launched Grok 4 globally, and for free.
Yep, directly challenging OpenAI. They're offering pretty generous free usage limits, at least for a limited time.
And it has different modes, auto and expert.
Right. Auto lets the AI decide the depth of the answer. Expert lets you push for more detail. It's definitely heating up the competition.
Which is usually good for innovation, but any downsides?
Well, it definitely puts a spotlight on how we evaluate these models. Intense competition is great, but how do we know how good these things really are?
You mean beyond the marketing hype?
Exactly. Take that GPT-OS 120B model. Looked good on paper initially, but then reportedly scored poorly on a private benchmark, LiveBench. It shows initial benchmarks aren't always the whole picture.
So we need better ways to test them.
Precisely. There's this growing need for what you might call meta benchmarks.
Meta benchmarks, what's that?
It's like testing the tests themselves, making sure the benchmarks we use are robust and aren't just being gamed by the models. We need to check for overfitting, where a model just memorizes test answers instead of truly understanding.
Got it. So it's about ensuring we're measuring genuine capability, not just test-taking skills.
Absolutely. Understanding what these models can actually do reliably.
Okay, so we've covered some amazing leaps in AI reasoning, how it's getting more personal with memory, stepping into the physical world, and this intense competition driving things forward.
It's moving incredibly fast. And it really underscores that the future isn't just about building more powerful models, it's also about integrating them thoughtfully and, crucially, having solid, transparent ways to evaluate them so we can trust the progress.
Which brings us to our final thought for you today. As these AI models get better at general reasoning and even start remembering our conversations, what new ethical responsibilities do we all users, developers need to think about to guide this technology responsibly? Something to chew on.
Spoken Tech for your ears.